Hello everyone. I just wanted to make a real quick tidbit video here. Pretty much figured this whole damn thing out. Pretty much solving the case as we speak right now. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I just wanted to offer a little bit of information to the information potluck of who are the Gangstalkers. Now, this is what I keep getting. This is my website that I built called stopthescum.net. It's just got like some videos up, like this little video, and some of the videos here, and then let's see, I got a tracking code in it. I got like a Gangstalker of the month, and then these little cartoon videos and links and other stuff. But anyways, I put a tracking code in my website so I can basically have two ways to track who goes to my website, because let's face it, the sign is in the back of my window and I'm constantly being swarmed by perpetrators, so most likely a lot of perps are going to see a big sign that says stopthescum.net in blue letters in the back of my vehicle's window. So I was assuming a lot of them would go there, and maybe I could, track them and pull their IPs and find some info out. Well, that's basically what I've been doing. So then after I go to my website, I'll go to, let's just go to I have it through Homestead. So they do Real Tracker, which is pretty good and has been good so far. Sorry about this quality of video. My other camera is down. I wish I had that one, but I don't. So then I just go to, it says, if you do not see Real Tracker, 10 seconds, click there. Well, I've already clicked there, so here's the details of the visits. Now, my traffic on my site, let's see here. There's my traffic per day. So it's getting, it's getting decent hits. Today I had quite a few hits of significance, and what I mean by that is I'm starting to get reoccurring themes in the people that are checking my website. First off, I want to give for your attention a group called Research in Motion. Okay, these people are showing up quite a bit. Research in Motion. Now this guy today, now he's from Canada, as you can see from the visitor profile. Today I drove 50 miles one way and then 50 miles back. This guy's humongous monstrosity of a 18-wheeler was like literally there for half of my way there, and after spending some time where I was doing a little work and coming home, it was mysteriously for me as an escort on my way home as well. So I was taking special attention to that 18-wheeler, and I did notice the Ontario license plates on it. So who happens to visit the website? Obviously, I don't know if this is a perp placement or not, but nonetheless, so I took his IP right there and just did a little IP lookup of it, and Research in Motion is the host or the ISP in Canada. Okay, now there's a latitude and longitude, so basically what you can do with that is just go to MapQuest and type it in, and that's the address, 407 Alberta Street, Waterloo. That's not the exact address, but so then I Googled that, and this is what started coming up. Where is it? This, once you go past like all the local stuff and you get to the main stuff, This this document, every page I would go to kept popping up. Now, this document is called technical. Oh, son of a bitch! The lighting in this. I'm so sorry about that. Technical security evaluations. This is a nice little collab, I believe, between Booz Allen Hamilton and Research in Motion. Now, when my targeting began, I did a My Life search of everybody who has ever searched my being, my persona in my area, my name in my area. And one thing that I noticed, which I paid no attention to, was a lot of the people, when I would take their names and then I would go to, look them up on Google, or I would go to LinkedIn, they were consultants with Booz Allen Hamilton. Like, what the hell do they want with me? I think it's starting to tie in here a little bit. This Research in Motion group is testing BlackBerries. Basically, listen to this. It says the Army deploys tens of thousands of RIM BlackBerry devices to its personnel for mobile voice and data communications. To ensure secure communications, many Army users would physically connect common access cards, CAC, or readers to their BlackBerry devices, a cumbersome approach that was susceptible to multiple failures and potential breakdowns in mission-critical communication. So now they're making BlackBerry research mission-critical, and they're making it a military situation. So that brings on their modern day research with BlackBerries and communications, and how BlackBerries communicate in military type situations. Now, where is it? Along with its team of technical experts, Booz Allen also had a facility. What was that? Sorry, okay. Anytime you see the word algorithms, be careful. Booz Allen brought together an expert team that understands the deep protocol level in Bluetooth technology, such as its algorithms and cryptographic functions. We also drew upon our extensive relationships throughout the Army, Department of Defense, ding 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 ding, and National Security Agency to create a stakeholder team that could quickly and effectively address security issues raised during testing. Boom. What do you think those security issues might be? The fact that they're effing stalking people constantly in the name of BlackBerry? Could this be the ultimate Motorola / BlackBerry experiment to make sure they have real-time communications, to make sure that 1 millisecond is not missed in between BlackBerry to BlackBerry messaging? Could this be for that? I mean, I don't know yet. I will know. I told these bitches they should never have targeted me because I am just a absolute tunnel visioned ass right now on this. I just cannot stop until I figure out who the hell is behind this. And it's just become a compulsion for me. Yet a very controlled compulsion, because I'm learning to balance all of that along with all my angst and anger at them for what they're doing to me. I'm learning to balance it into some kind of weird little mixture, a soup of revolution, I guess. I don't know what it is, but it's something that is actually could in the long run be a minor positive from this. Anyway, long story short, I just want to keep adding more information and more information, even if it's jargon or bad information. It's more information to who is taking our civil liberties away from us every day. And nonetheless, who is demonic enough to take them away, and what's the reason why they're taking? I cannot wait to find out who the beepity beep this is, what their justification for ruining someone's life is by bombarding them with harassment and nonstop surveillance and just abusive forms of toxic chemicals being sprayed on them, and the absolute disgusting intrusion of life events that we deal with from these people. Who has no soul to do this? Tell me this is not over a bleepity bleeping BlackBerry experiment. Tell me it's not over. It's got all the makings here, though. You got the NSA, the DOD, the word stakeholders, algorithms, crypto, blah, blah, blahs, BlackBerries, Booz Allen Hamilton. That's the big one. These sons of bitch and Nazi, I don't want to swear anymore. It's just not becoming of a person. But these SOBs right here are into more anti-American actions and behaviors, probably right up there with some of the biggest crimes in history against humanity. These guys right here. What the hell? I mean, seriously, is the person behind Booz Allen Hamilton has to be some foreign fucker, because there is no way that the stuff these people are involved. I am yet to do any research on this head of Booz Allen Hamilton. I'm not sure exactly who he is. I'm going to do that as soon as I'm done with this. But, I mean, I'm just going to assume the guy's something other than, because they are involved in all kinds of wild experiments and, like, they take people and they use them, and then they just abuse them and then throw them away. From a lot of these testimonies I'm seeing online about the way they handle themselves and their company, and some of the research are involved in, and ex-employees, so on and so forth. But and all the spying they were involved in, and just they're involved in some disgusting things. But this all goes back to when I started to realize that I was being followed every single place I went. I mean, if I would pull into a park, normally nobody would pull into that park right behind me. Sometimes they would, but most likely not. I would be able to get out of my car and walk a little bit, and then maybe see another human being or something like that. But suddenly, when you're bombarded with 10 human beings around you constantly everywhere you go, and all those human beings look like a freaking librarian or accountant or some reject from a, I don't know, like laboratory somewhere, that starts to kind of like say, hey, what's the deal? This is not normal, man. I'm being followed by Revenge of the Nerds. But anyways, the group Booz Allen Hamilton, in the beginning, a good thing to do for, also, just to interject this for a new target of this, go to My Life and just check out who has been searching you, and see when they were searching you, and then you'll notice that there's probably a lot of people searching you in a small amount of time, and then not at all before and not at all after. For me, I had, I knew sort of, I could pinpoint the targeting of me. I could kind of pinpoint it to a certain time. So when I looked at My Life stats, there was about 23 people who searched me within 11 days. And then before that, I think one person searched me in 4 years. And after that, I'm still waiting on somebody to look for me, because nobody cares after that time frame. And like I said, I was doing checks on these people, Googling them, and LinkedIn. I would, just basically relentlessly try to find out who they were. And some of them I would say a majority versus the minority, because there were segments, there were certain groups, but there was more overwhelming Booz Allen Hamilton consultants than anything else. So I think there maybe 20% or more were Booz Allen Hamilton consultants. So I would definitely recommend that. So that's had this group of people in my head ever since it began. But now, since I've just been throwing my entire days into investigating these people, these guys keep coming up. And now this research in motion, I mean, I'm running IPs of everybody who looks at my website. And, oh yeah, here, you know what, this might be interesting. Here's all the addresses. Oh man, I'm sure this is completely legal. These are all the cities and states of the people in the last couple days that I've checked that have looked at my website in a little old city, in a little old town in Ohio. But these are the people checking out my website. And mind you, I have not put my website anywhere but YouTube. And I know if they check it from YouTube. So we have Columbus, Ohio, Herndon, Virginia, Dayton, Ohio, Mansfield, Ohio, Utica, Michigan, Waterloo, Ontario, Overland Park, Kansas, Washington, D.C. There was 3 people today that checked my website from Washington, D.C. and all over the place. So, quite a few people, not in this list, but there's several. There were some Torontos, some Ontarios, there was Vancouver, there is California, Oakland. So where are these people finding out about my website? Because they're not YouTube checkers. These are just people that type in stopthescum.net. Somehow they find out about it, and they actually type in. That's even weirder. Like, these people aren't that bright. If you're going to conduct yourself in a Nazi form and break every single civil liberty law that is written to protect and give us our freedoms, why not don't type in the exact words if you're from Washington, D.C., like the exact words. I mean, type in Google and then Google stuff like Gangstalking scum and then eventually go to it. I mean, they're just leaving paper trails because they don't give a shit. They don't give a rat's ass what we find out, because they don't think we're ever going to end this or prosecute them. They just don't think that we are able to figure out a way to stop it. That's why they're so, or maybe they're just a bunch of stupid people. I mean, people that would do this honestly have to be dumb. They have to be either mentally unstable and just absolutely tunnel-visioned, bipolar, narcissistic retards. I mean, to do this, you have to be a horrible person. So if you're doing this alone, you're probably just a big dummy. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're just big dummies and they're leaving trails all over the place. But anyways, today again, I had 3 people from Washington, D.C. check my website. Wasn't in Washington, D.C. at all. I was in Ohio. And then I keep getting these research in motion people checking my website. So I don't know if that means anything or if there's going to be some form of tie in between research in motion, Booz Allen Hamilton, but I will bet my right arm's elbow that Booz Allen Hamilton has 100% ability to spill the beans on this entire system of gang stalking. They know everything about it. They know who's involved, what the protocols are. I mean, the DOD, I believe, is big-time puppet player on this. The DOD is very much in knowledge of this. They're in the in with this cause stalking, gang stalking situation. But the people that are going to pay the price for it, and they will, it's going to go down with the Booz Allen Hamiltons. They're going to be able... Somebody is going to be able to get a RICO charge against these people formatting all this harassment on us, quality of life destructions from state to state. Somebody is going to blast these people right in their face, and it's coming soon. I hope it's me, but I doubt it will be. But I mean, I'm going to be right there with anyone who is willing to do it, and I'll provide them all the research that I have come up with so far, crap or no crap. But anyways, this is just a little piece for anybody to take, and if you see the Booz Allen Hamilton consultant firm running around in Toyotas and Chevy Impalas brand new, and SUVs, and doing chaotic circles around you, trying to stay in your range of vision all the time, weaving in and out of alleys, not using their turn signals, being a very vehicular abusive driver, then most likely they're gang stalking you, because that was kind of a bad joke, but nonetheless, Booz Allen Hamilton, big time hand in this, and I'm going to say that is the only thing I'm for sure of in all of my gang stalking experience so far. Booz Allen Hamilton, big time hand in this. Alright, everybody take it easy.